Good late afternoon on this increasingly cloudy, very warm, unseasonably mild and sticky today in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois. Expecting maybe some showers and thunderstorms as we progress through the week and some cooler weather for a couple of days. Looking forward to that. But this is VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing, where you come and like and subscribe for a one-of-a-kind, company-made, probability-based trading alert and trading style to be entrepreneurs and entrepreneur millionaires, right? And we've been calling phenomenal calls. Last night we warned you in our overnight updates that you could pump up today, but if you didn't get volume, it's going to be very hard to sustain it and make any meaningful move up. Bitcoin, you can see it's fighting with itself. It's starting to have a rounding top. If we zoom out, the volume is still not really come in that is terribly too impressive. You can definitely see the volume is trending down, right? Even as we've tried to pump here a little bit. So I would definitely pay attention for that. Because if the volume doesn't come in, eventually this price is going to go the other way, because that's just how the game works, right? You've got to have volume. And you see on Dogecoin, we're running into the overhead 200. We got a little bit of a small pump there in volume as we're trying to break out of that, but then it got rejected on that overhead, multiple areas of longer and shorter term support. Pull our little pointer tool out. See that? We got rejected by multiple areas. We're going to have to keep a close eye on this too as the night goes on to see if we can get another bounce and another push up, but the sell volume just keeps coming in, and the overall volume hasn't really been that great besides that one push there. But definitely worth keeping an eye on if you've entered in a position today. If you break in any one of these coins that I'm showing you, this white underneath support and that rising wedge, if you break that in any one of these coins, you're going to fall very quickly to the downside, just because there hasn't been that much volume. And all the coins are the same. They're at varying levels. Some are at the upper part of the wedge. Some are like XRP that was in the wedge. Let's get some of that noise out. They were in the wedge, and then they kind of traded sideways out of it. And then that last pump that all these coins had, it put it right back up onto the overhead resistance now of it. And then it got sold off, and now it's underneath it in the 5 minute. If you can't reestablish up into that wedge, XRP is going to eventually come down. It's something to keep an eye on. It's a toss up right now. Probability based, I would say 5.9 out of 10. This breaks down back to where it started. And then the other 4.1 that it could break up, right? The gold market, all the coins are the same. Litecoin, we can look at real quick. I know I got my Litecoin. Oh, Litecoin actually broke weight. Litecoin had a much better day and a lot higher of a push than the rest of these, but the volume's been much, much weaker. And now you can see Litecoin is traded out of that rising wedge that it was in all day, and now it used it as resistance. And now it's got multiple areas of upper resistance, and I believe the 200-day and the hour time frame is hovering right around that too. Yup, it's about to come into it. So to me, I think these are coming down, if I had to guess, before they go much higher in any substantial way, right? Much higher for Litecoin, beginning over $200, right? I think these coins are coming down. Contrary on the gold side, another decent day, B2 gold up 1%. AAU was up 2% and now down in after hours, but that's usually doesn't trade that much in after hours, so it had a good day. Roscon Gold, my speculative prospecting miner company that's fighting and clawing and scratching their way to try to become a junior miner, had a phenomenal day for me, up 16%. And Great Panther Mining is killing it for me now. I'm up about 11 cents a share on that, and I have a lot of shares, right? So the gold's been good. And then Kinross Gold Corp, phenomenal company, pays the dividends, solid balance sheet. Its future looks great. Same thing with gold or Great Panther Mining and B2 Gold, phenomenal futures. AAU also phenomenal future. I highly recommend you guys start taking my gold and silver and monetary and fiscal policy seriously, or when this train leaves, because you didn't have the patience, the fortitude, and the probability-based structure to read and dig into what these companies are and not follow the hype, not be a sheep, but be a shepherd, right? And that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. We're almost to that elusive 200 subscriber mark. It's unbelievable, this journey that we've been on the past 21 days. And I look forward to seeing what the next 21 years brings at VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. I love each and every one of you that listen to me.